Let's do a little refresher on how to solve linear equations. So the first thing you guys need to remember, it doesn't matter what kind of equation you have. If you have an equation, it's called an equation because both sides have to be equal. So when you're solving an equation, make sure you keep things balanced and equal. So when you guys are actually trying to solve for a variable, then the goal is to move all the terms around so that you get the variable on just one side. So like if you have w in the equation, you want all the w's either on the left or all the w's on the right. You have to get that one variable by itself. So when solving equations, you want to simplify the equations by combining like terms as much as you can on each side of your equation. And when you can't do anything isolated to each side of the equation, that's when you guys start moving things around. So you perform these inverse operations, and that's just the mathematical term for opposite operations, one at a time until you guys do get your variable to one side. So how to undo certain operations? You guys know if it's something being added to get rid of that, we subtract. If it's something being subtracted or a negative, so this could be subtracting, or if something is a negative, you want to add it to get rid of it. And then if something's being multiplied, you want to divide to undo that or move it to the other side. So the one thing you guys always struggle with, you just see them and you kind of freeze up sometimes, are fractions. So we're going to practice with those in this lesson too. So when you guys have a fraction in your equation, the very first thing you want to do is get the fraction by itself. So if the only thing on the left-hand side is a fraction, say, then that's fine. It's already by itself. But say it's a fraction plus 7. You would want to get rid of that 7 first, then take care of the fraction. The fraction is kind of always the last thing you worry about if there's more than the fraction on one side of the equation. So a fraction is just division, guys. So if something is being divided by a number, or you have something in the numerator over something in the denominator, to get rid of that fraction, if something is being divided or over 5, then we're going to multiply by 5.